Hey Deckers, Doom the Dark Ages early access is now upon us, and a huge thanks to Bethesda for giving me a key to test this one out on the Steam Deck. Is it playable? Yes, it is. Is it enjoyable? Mostly. This isn't going to be playable for everyone, but if the only device you have to play on is the Steam Deck, then it is bearable. Now you are going to suffer from some major dips here and there, but if you are just having a great time with the game, then you aren't going to notice it too much. Especially as there is a lot of slowdown and melee type effects, and slowdown kind of bullet time effects. Those frame dips don't feel as bad. There are some situations though where it is quite noticeable, and there is a few caveats to playing. One, I was running this under Proton Experimental to make sure that we had the most out of this, and I also had to run this under the preview version of SteamOS, as it does have a crashing issue on the stable version right now, and probably the beta version as well. So if you need to go into the system menu and switch the OS update channel to preview if this crashes on launch for you, if you are in the early access. Hopefully this makes it into the stable channel before the full release on the 15th, but otherwise this is how you change it so that you can actually play. Overall though, for the most part, performance does stick around the 30 frames per second mark, and when things get really chaotic, we do dip under that 30, but it is still more than playable. We do see regular dips though, and it pushing over 20 watts, meaning only around 2 to 3 hours gameplay at best. Now settings wise, I was quite surprised with this one. XeSS actually looked pretty hideous and also didn't give as good stability on performance. So for this one, I am recommending the low preset overall, but with FSR on balance, cap the refresh rate at 60, VSync off, chromatic aberration off, film grain down to 0 as well, and do not turn on the FSR frame generation, as it will turn it into a complete slideshow and take you another minute or two to come back and fix it. So overall quality on low and FSR on balanced, and you're pretty much good to go. I'm actually quite surprised in this one that the FSR kind of ghosting isn't really that noticeable, so FSR 3 definitely pulling its weight on this one, and hopefully with a few more performance tweaks we should be able to get a more stable 30. As you'll see though, in this particular area with a lot of monsters and effects going off, it was struggling to push over 20, and this is where I did notice that dip a little bit. Although I was able to struggle through on the Hurt Me Plenty difficulty, which does feel actually a little bit easy if you've played through on Doom Eternal. I do feel like they have tamed this one down somewhat, and you probably want to dial it up a couple of notches if you did complete that one, as it definitely doesn't feel as fluid. Overall though, I'm glad to see that it's actually running on the Steam Deck. Considering it has forced ray tracing, I really didn't expect it to perform even this well. And hopefully with a few more patches or a mod to make sure that ray tracing is disabled, we should get even better performance. I'll leave you with a bit more of the gameplay here without me talking, so you can get a better feel for the gameplay and performance, but let us know in the comments below if you're going to be diving into this one on deck or picking it up elsewhere. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.
Leader identified.